Crew. Crew.
What is good, everyone? This is Kuzu Ranger coming to you from Japan. Now today I want to talk about the Gallivanter Baller, which is basically a Range Rover clone. Now in this game I was literally not even trying for this car. I had this old hoopty and I wanted to upgrade it to a faster car, and I had heard that the Baller actually had the name written on the front and the back, and as you can see I'm checking it out right here. It does say Gallivanter right there, so I said, hey, you know what? I know this car is worth $9,000 because I know my research, and that is the second most amount that you can get for any free car in the game by selling it. So you know what, I'm gonna steal it, and now that I have it I actually want to put them in my garage, but I only have a 2 garage house right now, so I wanted to go and see if I could upgrade that, and you can own 2 properties. So I'm gonna buy a 6-car garage here, you can see at Davis Avenue, for $7,500, sorry, $75,000. And the reason I chose that one is because it's in one of the best central locations. In my mind, it's right there in the middle of the city. Lots of stuff to do there, and you can get back to your garage in no time. Now, as you're about to see, I'm about to sell this car. This is the first of 7 Ballers that I got. I did get a little bit of damage on it, and that knocks off a couple $100. You know, I don't know why I chose to repair it so that I could get the 9,000 full. It's the same thing. If you don't choose to repair, you just get that money knocked off your total price. So there I spent 300. No, I didn't spend it, so it gets knocked off the price. If you did repair it, it would say sell the vehicle for 9,000. So it's exactly the same thing. They just take out the price and deduct it. Now that I'm on foot, this is where the real fun starts. I have no car right now. I didn't even plan on going for Ballers at this point. This was just a random thing that happened the other night, and obviously I need a car. That was probably a Baller right there, by the way. There's a Baller right there that went on the right, that silver one. I didn't even know that until I kind of watched this video. Ballers come up all the fucking time. It's just unbelievable. I didn't know how often and how easy they were to get. So here, I don't even know what I was going to do. I was probably just, I don't know, just randomly driving. And I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't specifically going for Ballers. But now that I had that first one, I know what it looks like. There's one on the left there, and I see there's one right here, as I showed before, the one on the right. It only took me 45 seconds without even really trying. This is literally the second Baller that I've ever gotten. And it's just so easy. Once you know what they look like, you really need to look at their frame. You really need to look at the headlights. For me, I think the easiest way to tell them is looking at the side, the windows, how they're not completely, you know, square right there. You can see that it's kind of slanted down going towards the back, and you can see on the side there as well, those little, almost looks like a gill on the sides of the car. For me, right there, obviously here, there's another one right there. You can see they're exactly the same. What I'm doing here is I'm marking the location in case you want to go back. If you don't know at all where to go, there might be a Baller here for you. I just found 2 in the exact same place. So right there, Murrieta Heights. Maybe try there if you need some good luck. Now at this point, since I just bought my 6-car garage, I wanted to start collecting them, and once I had 6 cars in the garage, then next time I got online, you know, next night or the night after that or a week later, whatever it may be, I don't have to go out searching for these cars, and I'll just have an easy 9K whenever you know, it takes 48 minutes for a day cycle to happen in GTA Online, so after 48 minutes you can sell another car. But what I found actually was that I probably didn't need to make this whole garage just for these cars, because they're so easy to get. I didn't know that until this night, because this is honestly the first night that I tried getting this car. And they're just so easy. Once you know, like I said, what they look like, what the special features are about this car, once you can spot them easily, you see them all the time. I mean, I just constantly saw them. And this isn't even a good area. You can see right here. Here's the first one. This is all the same night, by the way. This is all in about 20 minutes. And again, right here I said I made a mistake. I thought this was maybe the Baller, but then I checked and it says Bravado right there. So I got out. And what am I going to do? I'm just going to turn around, I'm just going to spin and scan the area. Now that corner that I'm looking at right there, that is the best corner that I've seen so far. Here's one right here. 20 seconds. It took me 20 seconds and I'm right in front of my garage. Look how far away from my garage. Literally right in front of it. There it is. That's how easy it is to get this car. I mean, that's $9,000 right there. I mean, you don't get the money right now, but I mean, basically, anytime you do need to sell it, then you get it right here. This is, I was actually just driving around, and then I saw this one. I was like, hey, what? You know what? I'm gonna store it in my garage as well. And like I said, you can tell this is kind of a poor neighborhood. You can see the houses. You can see how this is not a very good district. You know, taco stands and old dilapidated houses and gangsters and stuff just shooting me because I did nothing. This is not a good area, and yet this is a Gallivanter Baller that's just popping up there. They're all over the place here. It doesn't matter. You'd think that they'd only be in the, you know, upper class neighborhoods, you know, Vinewood or, you know, whatever's Hollywood. You'd think they'd be in the more prestigious areas, but they're not. They're all over. They're really all over. That's my third one right there. Then I come out, I spawn here. Is that a baller? Nope. Go back to that corner. Yes. This corner right here is just so good. I think that's a silver one right there. I'm gonna go straight for it. Is that a baller? The second one? Are they both? No, this one is. Yep. The one on the left is a baller. You can see that little gill on the side there. The nice clean look. Another 20-second baller. Another 9K in 20 seconds. I mean, it's just so easy. And it's fun too. I mean, it's cool because you're not cheating. This is not a glitch. I'm going out and basically hunting for these cars, and I'm storing them in my garage right there. That's the fourth one. Now I'm gonna do it again, and you know, I was just on a roll here. This one right here is not a baller. You got to be careful. It's a little bit different. It has this kind of rounded tail lights, so you got to watch out. I think that might have been one that I was chasing. I'm not sure. Here, I know this isn't a baller, and so I think I'm gonna go chase it. So I got in this crappy car just for fun, because you know, you never get into these types of cars normally. And I probably would have been better off just standing in that corner and waiting for cars to drive by, rather than taking a car and trying to chase a car that I know is a baller, because chasing is just a lot of wasted time, and cars come by so quickly, and they honestly, they respawn just like they would in a team deathmatch game. Cars respawn. Now this is kind of funny right here. I know that's a black baller right there, and I fucking just take my sweet ass time getting there. I should have run. I should have parked the car in front of it so it can't obviously get away once it's a green light. So lesson learned there. Now I'm checking out these cars. That one there, that silver one, is not a baller because it's kind of a rounded, slanty-eyed headlights. So that's a good way to know. Those ones are very common as well. But I'm gonna go past. I think there's that other slanted one. That's not a baller there. You can pause it if you really want to. Right here, that one right in front of me, this one is probably a baller because I see that little gill, but I didn't notice that when I was playing. I noticed it later up. And here, there's a baller right there on the right. I can tell because on the back side it says Gallivanter. It's an easy way to know as well. And there's another baller. You know, I mean, this one took me a little bit to get, but you know, it wasn't hard work. I knew where it was. And what's this? This is my fifth one. So I mean, yeah, it's just, there you go. That's 5 out of 6 in my garage. Those are all ballers. That's already what, 9 times 5? That's $45,000. I'm gonna go back to this corner because this corner just gives me such good luck. It's right outside the garage. Gonna check over here on the right. No, none on the right. And then I'm gonna look to the left. Don't hit me. Oh, got fucked up. Look right in front of you. Is there a baller in here? Not that one. This one. See how those two cars look? Those two SUVs look similar, but the baller just looks a little cleaner. It looks a little more sleek, not so round. There you go. That's my 6th baller. Actually 7th if you count the first one that I sold. There's 6 in my garage right there, and this again, this took me 20 minutes of real-time game time. I sped it up because I don't want to show you everything, and even in that 20 minutes I spent some time going through the what do you call it, the listing for the property. I spent time just driving a car doing random shit and not really knowing that I was going to do this, but now if I tried this again, I could probably do this in much less time. You could get 6 ballers in such a quick time. So if you ever need money, remember, once that cycle finishes, 48 minutes of real life time is 1 day in GTA time. So once that cycle ends, you can get another baller and sell it. They're so easy. I recommend doing this for some quick, easy, legit cash. This has been Kuzu Ranger, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that like button. I will be bringing you some more good tips and stat breakdowns, all the good stuff. Alright guys, this has been Kuzu Ranger. Peace.